is so good being here again, and it's so good seeing all these faces also, too, people who are here. I was asked to talk about my life in academia, in the academic arena, and my life as an activist, that I managed to combine all of those in a place called the university, which was not an easy thing to do, and which was not probably the best thing to do, because it can cause all kinds of problems, if you understand truly what I'm saying. It's better sometimes just to come in and be quiet. My dad used to say to me, girl, why don't you just do what you got prepared to do, teach, and don't involve yourself with students and all that stuff, you know? And I told him all that stuff means that there will be change in this country and in the world, and all that stuff makes the work that I call academia possible. So I just want to thank all these young faces that I'm seeing here, because before I began to talk, simply in a very real voice, that this is your century, the 21st century, and it's an important century, because if we don't make it to the 21st century, there will not be a 22nd century. That is something to be put on your young. But the point is that this is one of the most important centuries we can even imagine, period. I mean, period. This century, yours. I mean, it's yours. I mean, it's yours to do with what you want to do with. I'm saying it's yours because it's yours because you're going to make something happen. You're going to finally make people, in on certain terms, especially your elders, kind of figure out that it's possible to walk on this earth without war. You know, to have peace finally. But you got to do that. You know, you got to insist upon that. You cannot expect for them to work it out because they won't work it out. All right? You've got to work it out. You got to finally say, this is our century. And if you old people want to fight, then we'll send you off to fight. We'll send everybody over 60 to fight, and we'll stay behind and run the country. We're serious about that, you know. They declare war, then they send you. You know, and then they praise you outrageously about all what you're doing for the country. While you're gone, though, they'll raise your mortgage, you know, while you're gone, okay? When you come back, they'll tell you that they're not taking your house because you haven't paid the extra money that they had. And during the time you're away, Congress will then vote to cut your benefits. That's how much they love you, whatever. And so you have got to say, if you love me that much, you know, pay me more. You know, let me keep my house. Let me keep my family together. Let me truly understand at some point that maybe it is possible to have peace on this earth. And I will end with a poem called Peace, because I'd like for that to resonate in your ears. But I also want my life as an activist and an academic and a poet, I want that to resonate, that you are powerful. They keep telling you you're not powerful. But you're the most powerful people. You're the reasons why we have jobs, we professors, because you come into these places. That's why, you know, we're here. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. And you come in with information. You come in with ideas, amazing ideas, right? You give those ideas to us. We make these conversations go on. You are powerful. If you remember nothing else, I say remember how powerful you are and go out and exert some power, as they're doing all over this earth. I begin always by calling on living and go resistors. I call on Sandy Smith Neely, Rosa Parks, Ruth Simmons, Joanne Gibson Robinson, Daisy Bates, Willie Ricks, Ralph Waldo Emerson, Octavia Butler, John Lewis, Dorothy Cotton, Charlene Hunter Galt, John Conyers, Gloria Richardson, June Jordan, Ethelbert Miller, John Hope Franklin, Thurgood Marshall, Cynthia McKinney, Mary McCoy Bethune, A. Philip Randolph, Herb and Faye Thacker, Benjamin Mays, Jesse Jackson, Jackie Robinson, Adam Clayton Powell, Geronimo Pratt, Thelonious Monk, Fred Shuttlesworth, Henry McNeil Turner, Marion Wright Elderman, Tony Gay Bambara, Toni Morrison, Kay Ball, Barbara Lee, Chokwe Lumumba, Carolyn Rogers, Barbara Deming, Ann Braden, Maria Stewart, Charles Houston, William Hastings, Shirley Chisholm, Angela Davis, Mary Church Terrell, Sojourner Truth, Catherine Dunham, Bill and Camille Cosby, Elizabeth Catlett, Reverend Calvin Butts, Maurice Bishop, Nat Turner, Medgar Evers, Oprah Winfrey, Tavis Smiley, John Coltrane, Shirley W.B. Du Bois, Marilyn Channing, Dr. Lawrence Morehouse, Gene Hudson, Mr. Michaud, Richard Moore, C.T. Vivian, C.L.R. James, Gandhi, Grace and James Boggs, Sandra Cisneros, Everett Hoagland, Nicholas Guillen, Beverly and Walter Lomax, Mumia, Mari Evans, Marcus Garvey, Amy Garvey, Pablo Neruda, Gwendolyn Brooks, Amina and Amini Baraka, Maxine Hong Kingston, Askew Touré, Lucille Clifton, The Last Poets, Bessie Smith, Hakeem Madabuti, Dorothy Day, Fidel, Shay, Tupac, Rakim, Asada Khalid, The Roots, Pernell Joseph, Brenda Green, Yuri Kochiyama, Billie Holiday, Margaret Burroughs, Mos Def, Dead Prez, Carmen, Ida Wells Barnett, Trista McBride, Betty Carter, Mfunde Ella Baker, Father Paul Washington, Dave Richardson, Dwight Evans, Martin Espada, Merle Evers Williams, Dr. Dorothy Height, Henry Hampton, Bob Marley, Howard Zinn, Kenneth Clark, Sonny Rollins, Asa Hilliard, Zaid Shakur, Lorraine Hansberry, Zora Neale Hurston, Louise Meriwether, Dennis Brutus, Leon Thomas, Tom Joyner, Nikki Giovanni, Kathleen Cleaver, Simon Ortiz, Jane Cortez, Dolores Huerta, Chris Honey, Willie Kosasili, Albert Tombo, Aaron McGruder, Miles Davis, Cesar Chavez, Kimako Hahn, Odetta, Sweet Honey in the Rock, Bernice Regan, Viney Burrows, Fannie Lou Hamer, Victoria Gray, Annie Devine, Walter Rodney, Thurgood Marshall, Charles Colwell, Afeni Shakur, Gloria Joseph, Audrey Lorde, John Bracy, Sitting Bull, Lolita Lebron, Billy Avery, Luisa Moreno, Jose Marti, Diop, Vito Marcantonio, David Walker, Margaret Walker, Alice Walker, Maxine Green, Nkrumah, Robert